So here's the play in the steering. You can see that up and down movement. There's actually an upper and a lower bushing that the steering shaft rides on. So we're going to pull the wheel off and see if we can't replace those. So the first thing we got to do is remove the center cap. And just pop that off with a screwdriver. Now we got a 15/16 socket to remove the center bolt. You don't want to back it off all the way. Leave it on there maybe 5 turns. And then pull up on the wheel. While you hit the nut. And that'll release the steering wheel from the steering shaft. We're going to remove the pivot bolts. That takes a 1/4 inch hex key and then a 9/16 wrench on the back side. So once the nut gets most of the way out, you have to pry between the nut and this steering joint here to push this out, because this is a tightly fitting bolt into this nylon bushing here. So with this bolt removed, I got the nut off the other side. Make sure you support this, because it'll come down in a hurry. Going to disconnect the shock for the tilt wheel. And then this should slide right out. And then that's our bushing. That's the lower one. And there's the upper one. Just gonna force out this lower one with a screwdriver. Then for the other one, I'm going to use just a socket, not an extension. And they're out. I didn't want to pry against these surfaces and mess them up, so I think that was the best way to do that. I'm using some replacement bushings from Caltrick. These slide in there rather easily. I think it was like 10 bucks for the set. I use a little bit of Teflon dry lube. That'll hopefully keep it from attracting dirt. And I just put that on the shaft before I slid this on.